And at this time, so many questions around this tragedy. Joining us now to hopefully try to bring some light to it, David Paulison. He's the former FEMA director and former Miami-Dade County fire chief. Sir, we typically don't see buildings just fall. I mean, in the middle of the night in the U.S. I mean, based on your experience, is this rare, and what do you think possibly caused this?
It's unbearably rare in the United States. I've seen it in third world countries where we had shoddy construction, but not here. So it's so important that we find out what caused this building to fail, because there's other buildings in the same area that are identical to it. So as we, right now we're focusing hopefully on rescue, and then we're going to be doing, unfortunately, body recovery. But we've got the firefighters inside the building, underneath the rubble pile, and now today they're starting to work with heavy equipment on top of the rubble pile. So we've got to be very careful about the stabilization of this building, not only rubble pile, but the part of the building is still standing. But as we get through this, and like you just said earlier, this is such a rarity for that to happen. We've got to find out what caused this building to fail.
And Mr. Paulison, what is the impact that this collapsed building is having on nearby buildings in the same area?
I think that's a very good question, and that's also those engineers have to find out. Did the nukes construction cause this building to fail? We don't know. We don't know what happened. Or did this building collapse, cause damage to the infrastructure of other buildings? Those are things that are going to have to be found out in the next weeks and actually months, as we remove this rubble pile and get to the bottom of it and find out exactly what happened, because this is something that should not have happened with that type of construction.
I mean, just looking at the devastation, the photos, it's just heartbreaking. As a former FEMA director, can you just talk about what the recovery timeline is in a situation like this? And is it possible that we could actually find living victims through this rubble?
The Miami-Dade Fire Department Urban Search and Rescue Team is some of the most experienced in the country. So this is not their first rodeo. They've been through this. They've been all around the world on this type of stuff. They have a lot of experience. They are a lot of dedicated, and they're very motivated. I've talked to some of the people there. They want to take all the time they can to see if they can find any survivors in this rubble pile. As we go on more and more, it becomes less and less that we could do that. But they have not given up yet. They're still under the pile, still in that parking garage, still trying to find voids. As they hear noises through there, they go to wherever they can find that noise and tunnel in and trying to find is that somebody there, or is it just the building shifting or steel twisting or something along those lines. I don't see them giving up. We spent a lot of time at the value jet crash, making sure we recovered everything, even though we knew there were no survivors. But there's a possibility that there could be. So I don't see them giving up anytime soon.
And we know that. I mean, it's been declared a state of disaster, of emergency, better yet, by the president. Engineers, inspectors on the ground. What is the likelihood that the remaining parts of this building could collapse? Because, I mean, there are boots on the ground still searching, searching for victims. So.
It's a significant concern, and that was a good question you asked. They have to be very careful, because now we're bringing heavy equipment in, and we still have firefighters, engineers, and others underneath that rubble pile. And so the engineers are there to help us stabilize the building. What do we do to make sure we don't have more fatalities of the firefighters and rescue people that are under there? So it's something they're watching very carefully. They've done this before, but they know the risk. They know that they're putting their lives in danger. But they're simply committed to finding anybody they can. And you see the weather. I live down here also, and it's pouring down rain, and it makes it very, very difficult with the lightning and the water pouring into the building to continue this in a safe manner.
Well, tell us more about that. Tell us how the weather is impacting the search and rescue.
Well, we already saw debris falling off of the top of the existing building that's there, the part that's left. and they had to bring this tall crane, and you probably see in front of you now, to take off some of that debris to make sure it didn't fall on the people on the ground. The water's pouring in, it makes it difficult to work, and then we have lightning on top of that, which makes even being outside, I don't know if you can hear it now, it's thundering at my house. The lightning being outside can be very dangerous. It makes it the footing slippery. Again, water is pouring into the building, and you saw them inside the building. In fact, they're already wading in knee-deep water, and it gets worse and worse. So the weather is not helping at all.
And you can, from the images that we're seeing right now, it's just like a cloud of smoke in that area. Are there any warnings to people that live nearby?
They're content. There's a lot of people on the ground and a lot of people around the other buildings. So most of the buildings that are close have been evacuated. They've moved those people to hotels and motels somewhere where it's going to be safe until they can move back in. And I think it'll be a while before they allow them to move back into those buildings that are surrounding the collapsed structure.
But just breathing that dust in, I'm sure you know, as a former FEMA employee, what can that do to one's health? Because we saw with 9/11 some of the later health implications from them being on the ground.
No, that's absolutely accurate. We have a lot of New York firefighters that are becoming ill and passing away because of the dust they had to breathe in. This is the same type of dust. Now, not as much because it's a smaller building collapse, but the firefighters have to be very careful with that because it can have long-term effects on your lungs and your heart and everything else, causing cancer. You don't know what's in that dust that you're breathing in. They're going to have to watch these firefighters very carefully over the next few years.
And I got to ask you, because I mean, this is impacting everybody across the country, especially folks who live in high rises. I mean, I feel like they're all suffering from some form of PTSD just thinking that this could possibly happen to them. How do they make sure that their building is safe? What can they do as a tenant or just an owner of a condo in a high rise?
You know, we've talked about with our terrorism, see something, say something. Well, that belongs to people who live in these types of buildings also. You know, if you see cracks, if you see faults, if you see something it's something that's different than you saw yesterday. The homeowners association, the building managers need to know that. Part of the rules in Florida is that every 40 years a building has to be recertified to continue occupying that building. This particular building was going under that process, and so that's why it makes it more difficult to understand why it collapsed when we already had engineers in there working, looking and measuring and making sure the building was safe and sound again. So again, that is why it is so critical that we find out why this building failed, to make sure that it doesn't happen again to somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are now reports coming out that this building, which was constructed in the 1980s, was possibly built on wetlands. Can you talk about the impact of building on wetlands? Is this what we see?
It was built on, right, it was built on what they call reclaimed land. That's not unusual. It's in other areas around the country also. The pilings are supposed to go through that down to solid bedrock. I think that will be something they definitely will be looking at to make sure that when the building was constructed originally, it was constructed properly the way it was supposed to be done. Again, this is not going to be a short-term answer to find out why this building collapsed. This is going to take a while, maybe even months, maybe even longer, to find out, what exactly happened. And we need to know that. We need to know that very clearly, very accurately, what happened and why this building failed. It should not have failed. It simply should not have failed.
All right. Well, Mr. Paulison, as a former FEMA director, you know better than any of us what lies ahead with this investigation.
Well, they will continue to go through the building until they recover rescue anybody that's alive and recover all of the bodies before they start totally dismantling and clearing the debris off. That will be the next step. Once they've made sure that there's no body, alive or dead, left in that rubble pile, they've already been cleared out of the standing building. Then they will probably go in to demolish the rest of it, and where they can get down to the bottom to find out, exactly what failed to make this building collapse.
Wow, my goodness. And do you anticipate, how do they distinguish between remains and the rubble? It's just so much of it.
We did that in the Value Jet crash, where the remains were not very big, and we recovered remains from everyone in that airplane. They will do that here. They will go through it very carefully to make sure that anyone who did not survive,
David, Mr. Paulison,
we'll recover those bodies.
thank you so much.